Good day, Erongo Talkers. Welcome to another episode. My name is Adam Hartman. I'm standing here at a mile-long park path, which is a popular jogging, walking area. It's very good for fitness. It's just along the beach, along this ocean. There's another path that runs from the Plaza Meer waterfront to the Swakopmund aquarium, which is about 5 kilometers. It's a good place to enjoy health and freshness in a town that offers beautiful scenery. And I don't have to tell you about it. If you've never been to Swakopmund, please make a plan to come here. We've got a long weekend coming up. Get into your car, come to Swakopmund and enjoy some exercise on this path. Anyway, to get back to business, today we're going to be sharing the tides. We're going to talk about the weather. You can see around me what the weather's like at the moment. Hopefully there will be some sunshine later. Hopefully there will be some east weather on the Easter weekend. Usually that's what happens on Easter weekend. Suddenly the east wind blows through. We're going to also have an interview with participants to the recently concluded WorldSkills Africa that happened at Swakopmund, and we're going to bring you the news. So stay tuned. Our first item on our news section is about the Namibian Mathematics Olympiad that recently concluded in Windhoek. A total of 98 schools and 2,026 high school pupils nationwide participated in the event. The competition was held over 8 months and included local, regional and national level rounds. The Olympiad is an annual event where all school students compete against each other to solve math problems. The aim is to promote mathematics in general, as well as science and technology among pupils, communities and educators. It is also a platform to encourage and challenge mathematically gifted young people to take a more active interest in the study of science by providing an opportunity for learners to showcase their knowledge. Namport joined hands with the National Council for Research, Science and Technology by sponsoring 50,000 toward the Olympiad. In fact, according to Namport's Human Resources Executive, Johanna Hatutale, the Port's authority has invested more than 350,000 in education through its social investment during the last financial year. Our next story is about bullying, a feature that was written by Jamie Lee Loss of My Zone. Bullying is unwanted, inappropriate and it's wrong, no matter what form it takes. It is normally aggressive behavior among school-aged children that involves a power imbalance. Unfortunately, bullying is very common and happens everywhere, said Marlet Brandt, an educational psychologist. It can involve an individual or group misusing their perceived power over one or more persons who feel unable to stop it from happening. There are various types of bullying. Due to technology, cyberbullying has become a real ongoing issue. It can occur through text messages, social media and gaming platforms where people can view, participate in or share content. Cyberbullying includes sharing negative, harmful, false or mean content or personal information about someone else, causing embarrassment or humiliation to that individual. In some cases, cyberbullying crosses the line into unlawful or criminal behavior. To know the difference, there are situations that might seem like bullying but aren't included under the topic of bullying. Things like single episodes of social rejection or dislike, single acts of nastiness or spite, random acts of aggression, intimidation, mutual arguments, disagreements or fights. These actions can result in distress. However, they do not fit the definition of bullying. And they are not examples of bullying unless someone is consistently and repeatedly doing them. The mental impact of bullying, both on the person being bullied and the bully. Learners who bully their schoolmates are more likely to abuse alcohol and other drugs, get into fights, vandalize property, drop out of school, engage in early sexual activity, have criminal convictions as adults, and be abusive toward their romantic partners, spouses, or children as adults. Brandt mentions that, on the other hand, learners who have fallen victim to bullying experience an increase in anxiety, depression, loneliness, eating disorders, and substance abuse. It can also lead to self-harm or suicidal incidences. The majority, if not all, victims of bullying are affected by it, regardless of whether it is visible to society or not. A small number of bullied learners might retaliate through extremely violent measures. Brandt said the main causes of bullying can be numerous and can include bullies who were also bullied and now they have a lack of sympathy towards others. It may also be that they are seeking social attention by trying to avoid their own loneliness and so hampering someone else's mental health or physical health. Or they are acting out of frustration or envy. They may bully people who are doing better than them at something. Some bully because of shame. This happens when the person bullying is ashamed by their low intellect or lack of ability to succeed in whatever they try. Creating an environment where learners can feel safe to talk about their feelings in a comfortable way is very important because it can help not only the victim but also the bully. As putting feelings into words helps one use self-control when you feel down, mad, or upset. So what can a person do? Or what can the victims of bullying do to the bully? Well, psychologists and social workers agree that learners should stand up for themselves. And if anyone feels like they're being bullied, they should go to any authority figure and explain what happened. Even though we can't totally stop bullying from happening to learners in Namibian schools, we can inform or equip our learners on how to deal with bullying and their particular situation at hand. In addition to that, we can shed light on the negative effects bullying can have on both the victim and the bully. A victim of bullying suggested. If you or someone you know are being bullied, speak out and be kind to one another, because a nation that breaks one another down can never reach its full potential.
I'm the workshop manager for web technology skill area in the WorldSkills Africa competition 2022. So here we are all about creating websites. So since people are moving from manual work, they are going digital. So it's very important to have your business represented, to have an online footprint. So these guys here are showcasing their talents in terms of developing websites. Here we have a team refugee from Kenya. Over there we have South Africa. There we have DRC, and then Namibia and Ghana. So these guys are here to showcase their talents and show what they can do in terms of designing, developing websites in the African continent. So these are our champions, and one is going to walk away with a winning prize, but they are all winners, as we all know. All are champions because they are representing our African continents from their distinctive countries.
Okay. Are they busy competing right now?
Yeah, they are busy competing. They are busy with front-end design right now, and each task is timed for 3 hours. So They have 2 hours left now to complete the task that they are given, front-end design. So then they go for lunch. After lunch, they come back to get another task.
My name is Nathan Simeon. So I'm schooling at the Onga Vocational Training Center. I'm doing level 2 electrical general.
Okay.
So these are my products. So I make leaf, creative person. I make leaf from the PVC pipe.
Yeah.
I also do them from the bottle wines. So I cut the wines. So I cut this bottle with the paraffin.
Yeah.
So what I did, so I take a loop. Let me say, you have to take a string, then you take it around this bottle. You apply the paraffin on this bottle on the string, and from there you take a match. You light that string, so the fire will start burning, following the string where you apply the paraffin. So and from there, once the string burn completely, you set this bottle in the cold water.
Yeah.
So the moment you put it in cold water, so the bottle will crack immediately if you burn. That's what that's the what the reason why I used to cut this bottle.
Okay.
I also do this type of spanners.
Yeah.
Can you see? The spanner from the metal.
Yeah. How do you make it?
So we just cut this one with a grinder.
Yeah.
So then I use the file to file it so that it can look straight, perfect.
Okay.
We also do this type of, these are money boxes.
Money boxes.
Yeah, money box.
Okay.
As you can see, there's a hole that you
Put your money,
yeah,
yeah.
put your money inside here.
Yeah.
So this now become your bank account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, once it's full, how do I take out my
So
money?
once you get full, so you have to cut this part a little bit. You can just cut
Yeah.
a piece of maybe of this size,
What is it made from?
made from metal.
Metal.
So just cut it,
So it's not easy to cut it.
and you can use a grinder to cut it.
Okay.
Once you get full, just cut one part off. So the moment you cut it off,
Yeah.
then you wait it
Yeah.
again. Then you continue with your process.
Okay.
That's the thing. So we also do this type of this is a stove.
Yeah.
So this stove,
Stove.
yeah, it's a stove. So inside this stove, there's a power connection and series connection inside that I did here.
Yeah.
So this is another time for controlling this type of stove. So the moment I put it in on position,
Yeah.
like when I show you how it's working, series connection.
Yeah.
So all the light will be on with a higher brightness
Yeah.
in the series connection.
Yeah.
And in the second position, so only two that will be on. As you can see, I'm gonna control this knob. Can you see?
Yeah.
Only two light that will be on. In maximum the series connection.
Yeah.
In the third position, only one that will be on. Can you see?
Yeah.
Series connection. In the first position, only two that will be on, but the brightness will go low. That's the first position. Can you see the result now by the bulb? And in the fifth position, so these bulbs are connected in series. They are now sharing the current, so the brightness have to go down a little bit again. Position 5. Then I go to my off position, which is 0. That's
Ah,
my
this is incredible.
demonstration.
Incredible.
afternoon, I'm Hakuria Jeleta, and I just want to give you guys some study tips for the upcoming exams. Okay, what works for me is reading, guys. Most of us don't like studying, but then reading helps. So you just have to go through your work each and every day after getting an activity or summaries to write. Just go and read them, understand more, and then go through more information, go online, use all textbooks, use all exam papers, they help. So those are my study tips for you guys.
In Tuesday's weather report, for Walvis Bay, the sun will set 8 minutes to 7 and will rise 14 minutes past 7 on Wednesday. Walvis Bay will experience a maximum of 22 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 14 and a maximum of 23 degrees Celsius predicted for Wednesday. A west-northwesterly wind will prevail with a speed of 9 kilometers per hour. For Swakopmund, the sun will set 8 minutes to 7 and will rise 14 minutes past 7 on Wednesday. Swakopmund will experience a maximum of 21 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 14 and a maximum of 21 degrees Celsius predicted for Wednesday. A west wind will prevail with a speed of 7 kilometers per hour. For Henties Bay, the sun will set 7 minutes to 7 and will rise 7:15 on Wednesday. Henties Bay will experience a maximum of 22 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 15 and a maximum of 21 degrees Celsius predicted for Wednesday. A southwest wind will prevail with a speed of 9 kilometers per hour. For Arandis, the sun will set 10 minutes to 7 and will rise 12 minutes past 7 on Wednesday. Arandis will experience a maximum of 30 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 15 and a maximum of 32 degrees Celsius predicted for Wednesday. A west wind will prevail with a speed of 9 kilometers per hour. For Usakos, the sun will set 12 minutes to 7 and will rise 9 minutes past 7 on Wednesday. Usakos will experience a maximum of 33 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 15 and a maximum of 33 degrees Celsius predicted for Wednesday. A northwest wind will prevail with a speed of 9 kilometers per hour. For Karibub, the sun will set 13 minutes to 7 and will rise 8 minutes past 7 on Wednesday. Karibub will experience a maximum of 32 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 13 and a maximum of 32 degrees Celsius predicted for Wednesday. A north-northwesterly wind will prevail with a speed of 9 kilometers per hour. And lastly, for Omaruru, the sun will set 13 minutes to 7 and will rise 7 minutes past 7 on Wednesday. Omaruru will experience a maximum of 32 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 13 and a maximum of 33 degrees Celsius predicted for Wednesday. A northwest wind will prevail with a speed of 7 kilometers per hour. And that was your Tuesday weather report.
Platz am Meer is a landmark on the coastline of Namibia, a home to quality shops and quality restaurants, a select variety of fashion and food retailers, as well as banks. Not to mention the pier with 36 luxury apartments and entertainment for the whole family. Find us at corner of Tabarite and Albatross Street, Vineta North, Swakopmund. Call us on 064 462 242. Visit platzammeer.com.na or at Platz am Meer on Facebook. Platz am Meer, enhancing your coastal experience.
So thank you for joining us. If you want to read more about the news that we presented, you can go to our website at erongo.com.na. You can also go see our stories on interviews on our social media platforms on Facebook. We also have our broadcasting platforms on 1up2, as well as DStv, NTV, and GOtv. We've got lots of news. If you've got any news tips for us, you can send it to the number and the email below, and we'll certainly follow it up. So that brings us to the end of the show. Thank you for joining us. And as I said before, come to Swakopmund this weekend. It's very likely going to be great weather, and then you can have a nice long holiday. They call it the mini December holidays. So looking forward to see you. Take care.